烈的掌声，欢迎参加男子单杠单项决赛的运动员入场。
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm applause as we welcome the athletes from Apparatus
One last final, I'm afraid. This is it, but it's going to be an enjoyable way to go out as artistic gymnastics comes to a close at the World University Games. We'll finish with the men's horizontal bar final. And here are the contenders.
单杠单项决赛的运动员有美国运动员
Richard Frederick Nathaniel from the United States of
Fred
America.
Richard from the United States of America and the University of Michigan, 6th best in qualifying.
Li Jukai.
Li Jukai of Chinese Taipei, the pommel horse champion, the man who made history by winning 3 titles in a row.
Taylor Choi from the United States of
Taylor
America.
Christopoulos from the University of Nebraska at Lincoln in the United States of America. Milad Karimi from Kazakhstan, 4th best in qualification and the silver medalist at the last games in Napoli. Tsukimoto Kaito, parallel bars medalist and the 7th best in the preliminary round.
瑞士运动员
In as the reserve gymnast here, Dominik Tanzel from Switzerland, 15th best in the qualification process, in for Adam Asil.
本运动员
Kawakami Shohei.
Kawakami Shohei from Japan, a World Cup champion and the 5th best in qualification.
中国运动员
Xu Cong
And Xu Cong from the People's Republic of China, the 3rd best in qualification with a score of 15.2. He was the 3rd best in qualifying, but he's the best here because we have no Hashimoto Daiki, the top qualifier, and no Jang Bo-hung, the 2nd best qualifier. We also don't have the 7th, 8th and 9th best performers. So Xu Cong, as the 3rd best in qualification, is in reality the top qualifier here.
每轮比赛分为
The men's horizontal bar final and the last to go
30秒。
in all of the artistic gymnastics at these World University Games in Chengdu will be a home gymnast, Xu Cong, and he was the best performer of all of the gymnasts from qualification that made it to this final. It will be interesting to see if his qualification display can be matched in the final. So far, the People's Republic of China have had an absolutely phenomenal World University Games. They have won 9 out of the 13 gold medals. 2 for Japan, 1 for Chinese Taipei, 1 for Ukraine. Can the USA get themselves a medal here? The warm-ups will be conducted as is customary for the first 4 gymnasts, and then we'll have a pause and more warm-ups after they've competed. hope you've been enjoying all of the action from the World University Games in artistic gymnastics, and that you're looking forward to this last competition, the men's horizontal bar final. It's always such an exciting way to conclude an artistic gymnastics event. And well done to all of the gymnasts who've made it through to finals, because it's been a very good field. It's a great accomplishment to get to the top 8 at the World University Games. From a great collegiate gymnastics nation, Fred Richard of the USA. He attends the University of Michigan, and he is a bright prospect for the Americans. 6th best in qualification. This ought to get the crowd going. He's fun to watch. There's the Cassina. Just slightly lost his swing. And he also has a Coleman. But he was way off, unfortunately, on his Kachev. Oh, that's a shame for Fred Richard. He loves the horizontal bar as well. And he's just too far. You can see him reaching, and it's just the fingertips that get the bar. The angle was slightly off. One could feel the crowd watching the replay and sort of willing that he was going to catch it this time. When he competed in the team event, the USA was the first team to compete. The crowd really liked Fred Richard. They warmed to him massively. They really enjoyed the USA team, full stop. That's the straddle Kachev into the piked Kachev. He was the runner-up on horizontal bar at the American Championships. Definitely, he's one to watch for the future. There's no question of it. Fred Richard. It didn't quite happen today, but it doesn't detract from the fact that he is a prospect. They really were good, the American team, in the team competition, just missing a medal. Here is his Cassina, and that's well performed. Did lose a little of the swingfulness, but he shows great power in building it back up. Then his full twisting Kovac. And later on, when he remounted the straddle Kachev straight into the piked Kachev. We'll see a lot more of him. I don't think there's any doubt about that. We will see a lot more of good old Fred Richard. He'll carry on entertaining. He'll carry on doing difficult and exciting gymnastics. To win the American all-around championship at university level when you're a first year at university is very hard. 12.9. So he actually was probably on course there to get reasonably close to what he did in qualification. After what he did earlier today, anything else is a bonus, surely. Li Chikai of Chinese Taipei, and the 3-time now reigning World University Games pommel horse champion. History-making accomplishment in winning 3 titles in any event in a row. 11th best in qualification here. Oh, very nice height in that Kachev. And the straddle variety into the pikes. What a great finish to a great day for Lee Chi-kai. Produced one of the routines of the World University Games when he won that pommel horse title, and he finished excellently on the horizontal bar too. His difficulty in qualification was 5.2. It will be interesting to look at this when the score comes in. The reaction of a gymnast who knows that he's just delivered. 13.666, difficulty a fraction lower than in the qualification process. Taylor Christopoulos of the University of Nebraska, 21-year-old, originally from Utah, and he was the 10th best in the qualification process. Coleman, and then the Kovac. Really attacking all of the release moves. Oh, it was such a big approach into the Kachev. Just wondered, didn't you, as he was really going for all those release moves, about the ability to keep the control. Almost had it, almost had it. He's the captain of his university team. The first from his university to be called up to the national team for about 25 years. And that is a brilliant accomplishment. He's also very highly regarded at the university. He received a community service award last year. Lots of good work. A shame for Taylor Christopoulos that the Kachev was his undoing, but you have to admire the gusto with which he approached that exercise. Part of the American team that won the gold at the Pan American Championships. As Fred Richard there said, I think you gave it your best shot. And he does give things his best shot, Taylor Christopoulos. Full twisting Kovac, the Coleman, that he then did before going into the Kovac itself, excuse me. He was fine with his initial Kachev. Kept the heels nicely together in the apex of the dismount, twisting with certainty. As I said earlier, the crowd has enjoyed the American team. There was a real consensus that the American gymnasts performed with a lot of passion, a lot of heart, and that they really did play along with the crowd a little. They were good at understanding the importance of thanking the crowd on the big screen and showing how much they were enjoying being there. 12.366. He could do very well here, Milad Karimi. Just a question of which sort of routine we'll get in terms of the difficulty. It was very complicated in qualification. He scored 14.8. Oh, and then right at the start, the grip. I think he's got a broken grip. Well, let's just have a look at this. Yes, the grip is broken. Yeah, that's clear cut. So what's going to happen there is we're going to move to the second group, and Milad Karimi will get his opportunity again later once he's had a chance to sort out the equipment failure. Well, I mean, it's clear to all and sundry. Grip is broken. Nothing you can do about that as a gymnast if the equipment fails. It does happen, wear and tear on these things. That means then we move to the second half. But we'll come back and Milad Karimi will have another opportunity to perform. He was very clear and quick, Karimi just held up his hand and showed everyone what had happened. It does happen occasionally. It's really unfortunate when it happens in a major international final. We may not have the Olympic champion on this apparatus, Hashimoto Daiki, but we've got some very good contenders from Japan. And we've got him. They're excited about this. Judsong, the last gymnast to go. But now we've had a change to the order because of Milad Karimi's grip being broken. So that quite be the finish with Judsong last, I don't think. It's going to be a thriller though watching him perform. He does such exciting big gymnastics. Just working it through in his mind. A nice moment there, the crowd able to see the man himself who thrilled and excited so much earlier on in the competition. Not competing today. Sugimoto Kaito of Nippon Sports Science University. Seventh best in the qualification process, 14.1 the score. He'd go into the lead if he got that here. So elegant Kachev links it straight into three Kachevs, one after the other. And then the Yamawaki hops over. How good's the landing going to be? Excellent, that's how good. Sugimoto Kaito. That's a performance and a half from the 23-year-old. He's certainly been best known domestically and internationally for his work on the parallel bars. But he might well be unparalleled in terms of the field so far when this score comes in. It's the linking together. Straight Kachev, straddle Kachev, pike Kachev, one after t'other. And then adds in a Yamawaki as well for good measure. Doesn't he twist nicely too? The form in the air translating so well to the landing. Good performance. .14 his qualification score. Better here, 14.233. He's gained an extra 0.2 of difficulty. Into the lead, Sugimoto Kaito. This is Dominik Tamzel from Switzerland. In as a very late reserve for Adam Asil. And not as the first reserve either. So he hasn't had much notice. He was the 15th best in qualification, a score of 13.6. That was a lot of height in the Kovac. Considering Dominik Tamzel had virtually no notice that he was going to be competing in this final, he's done brilliantly. He's come in as an unlikely reserve to be used, and it is very good. Extremely impressive. There's a little, perhaps, cross over at the ankles in the Kovac. But this was extremely enjoyable to watch. 13.766. He's gone better than his score in qualification, which was a 13.6. That's really good going from Dominic Tamsel. He's in second place. Kawakami Shohei of Japan. He's been a World Cup champion this season on the horizontal bar. 14.7 in qualification for a lot of difficulty. Huge Cassini, and he kept the swing going. Did the same with his Coleman. Crowd is living and breathing every moment of it. Oh, it's a little wild, but it's big, that pirouette. Some intricate work going on. But he's lost his... Oh! Such strength to come back up into handstand. He essentially did a piece of parallel bars work. It's a great recovery from Kawakami Shohei. It's going to hurt his score, no question. But it looked as though he'd lost his position completely. Amazing physical strength. Absolutely amazing. And considering how long some of these days have been for the gymnasts, with some late finishes, some very late finishes, lots of double days really, in terms of the amount of competition packed into a short space. There's not been a lot of rest time. We're not seeing fatigued athletes. The stamina is remarkable. This is where he's lost that swing, but to get back up there, I mean, it is like watching somebody go up into a handstand on the parallel bars. .7 for Kawakami Shohei. A mark down from qualification. He's in third place though, but we have two left. This man was spectacular in qualification. He scored 15.2. He had a 9 for execution. Song, the best of all of the gymnasts in this final when you look at the qualification score. That's where he's so impressive. Beautiful close control work. It's a lot of difficulty. Another brilliant performance from Song. Definitely a contending display to get right up there towards the top. And he bids farewell as we witness the last performance from a home gymnast at these World University Games. Will the People's Republic of China take the last gold medal, and if they do, they'll make it 10. That is mesmerizingly good. He goes into the lead. It's very good from Chertsong. It's not quite as strong as qualification. And we still have got one gymnast to go. One last performer. Now this is really interesting because Chertsong has just scored 14.6 in qualification. Milad Karimi scored 14.8. It's going to be a dramatic finish. Karimi had far from the ideal start when his grip broke on the first attempt. His Cassina is powerful. So's his Kovac into a Coleman. Can he keep it going? And then he has a straddle Katchev into a pike Katchev. He's throwing everything at it. He was the silver medalist last time. What a finish that is! Milad Karimi, outstanding! And the other gymnasts applaud. It's going to be a very interesting finish now. A very interesting finish. He's got some huge difficulty in this routine. Let's look back and enjoy it because it really is enjoyable. This is his Cassina. It'll be interesting to compare the execution scores of the two of them when this result comes in. Now the Kovac, and he goes straight from the Kovac into the full twisting variation, the Coleman. He also linked a couple of Katchevs, straddle into piked. It's a huge performance. The look of determination on his face, the intensity, and then it came down to an extremely good dismount as well. Very small adjustment as he landed. What a performance. What a finish. At the moment, Chertsong leads on 14.6. Whoever wins this, they've entertained, they've been spectacular. He took second place 4 years ago at the Napoli World University Games. There is such nervousness and excitement as the wait goes on for this last score. Who is it? Chertsong or Milad Karimi? Yeah! It's Milad Karimi! He's done it! 14.8! Absolutely tremendous. What a victory for Milad Karimi. He was the runner-up in Napoli 4 years ago, and now he's won World University Games gold. Schurzong wins the silver medal as Jung Bo-hung congratulated him, wrapped his arms around him. And it is a bronze medal to Sugimoto Kaito. Milad Karimi gave it everything. What a win for him. Sugimoto Kaito taking the bronze.
Илья, спасибо за накладку. Меня выручили.
That time the grip didn't fail him. He had his grip on gold. Sugimoto Kaito of Japan takes the bronze medal. Schurzong wins the silver, and Milad Karimi of Kazakhstan takes the horizontal bar title.